The bigger game is the cup final, but Rory Higgins hasn't even got distracted by it, and he's telling his players, do not get distracted, go and win this game, get the fans up to Dublin next week and go and win the cup final as well.
OK, we're anticipating a great night of football, so let the games begin. Shamrock Rovers are about to kick off in front of a full house at Tallaght Stadium, and they hope they'll be celebrating that 5 in a row at full time. Here, Damien Duff's Charges are hoping to bring back the good times for Shelbourne FC. On commentary for you this evening, Des Curran and Conan Byrne.
Thank you, Peter. Good evening, everyone. Just 48 days and 7 games ago, Shelbourne exited limply from the FAI Cup here at the Ryan McBride Brandywell. At the time, it came in the middle of a 13-game run where in League and Cup, Damien Duff's Charges struggled desperately to find a win. Just one arrived in the league, and that at bottom of the table, Dundalk. But as questions were being asked of all the title chasers down the stretch, Shelbourne dug deep, and now on their return to Foyle side, could it end in their most glorious night in almost 2 decades? So as it stands, both on 61 points. Goal difference would see it for Shamrock Rovers. Here is Tulloch. His effort charged down. Tyreek Wilson swung in by Lunny. Nidahen wins another header. Liam Burt. You can tell by his reaction he caught that one really well. Brilliant goal recently against Waterford. Big block on that from a Derry point of view. Marr. Pinpoint delivery again for Boyce, trying to link up with McMullen, Coyle, and Lunny. And that leisurely style of his, but deadly accurate with the ball to find Barrett. Touch around the corner for Boyd. Here goes Liam Burt. Goal side of Wilson. Burt is in, but he pulls the chance across goal and wide. Well, they worked it brilliantly. Starting with Lunny with the ball for Barrett, and they were up and running from there.
What a huge opportunity. Burt takes the space of Wisdom really well and plays it across Marr, what you want him to do. But he just puts too much on the side foot instead of putting his laces through it and putting it into the far corner, and it just drags the shot wide. It's a wonderful opportunity for Shels.
Stutter step trying to put Gannon off balance. Diallo, lovely little nutmeg. Sadou Diallo on the inside. Here is Duffy looking to drive it. The initial thought might have been to bend it far corner. I don't think he could see it though. Kept it low and watched all the way by Kearns.
It's great play by Diallo. Little nutmeg, like you said, on Sean Gannon. It comes to Duffy. We've seen him many times over the years, even this season at Dalymount Park a couple of weeks ago, getting into this position. But it's well held by Conor Kearns.
That injury to Ben Doherty has certainly cost Derry in terms of the attacking threat down the left-hand side. Diallo inside to Mullen. This will break for Duffy. He's looking for that top corner this time. Right behind that one, super bending efforts. Barrett again, Whelan looking to close, O'Reilly getting across, and Derry doing well to win it back. Now they can look forward. Danny Mullen out to the right-hand side. Paul McMullen, positive, direct, and still going. Lovely ball slipped through for Whelan. Just didn't get enough on it. Chance might still be there. Conor Kearns lost it. And Danny Mullen couldn't make contact. Lovely flowing move once they won the ball back here from Derry City.
It's a huge opportunity. McMullen with a great ball to Mullen. It's a good save from Kearns. He gets up, he doesn't know where the ball is. Falls to Mullen again. Just doesn't react quick enough to put the ball into the empty net. Kearns, you can see, just doesn't know where the ball's at.
So he never got one goal for Shelbourne. Wonder if he thought about pulling the trigger there. Tulloch, angle of the penalty area, faced up by Diallo. Lovely ball back inside the shot. Coming in from John Martin, draws the save from Brian Marr. Maybe just crystallises the situation even more here for Shelbourne. We're on the back foot here, Boyce. And the header off the crossbar. It was a brilliant effort and a great bit of work by Boyce down the right-hand side. And Danny Mullen inches away.
It's a huge chance. It's brilliant play by Boyce down that right-hand side. Mullen just drifts to the far post, past Barrett. It's a great header. Just comes off the top of the crossbar. It's an easy catch for Kearns.
The other end, Nidahen and Martin and Coot arriving onto this one. Adam O'Reilly gets back goal side, and Tulloch's efforts. Well, always just pulling away from that right-hand post of Brian Marr.
Again, good advantage by McLaughlin. Coot gets in the opportunity, comes down by the challenge of Connolly, but it falls to Tulloch in a great position. And he has to do better from that. He scuffs it into the ground and goes harmlessly wide. It's a big let-off for Derry, but a huge opportunity for Shels.
Wood, Lovely feet in a tight area. Caffrey across to Martin. The knockdown. Ali Coot arriving. Ali Coot goes down. Damien Duff is racing down the touchline, appealing for a penalty. And the Derry fans jeering him back to the bench as he's waved away.
It's going to be interesting because he's actually given a goal kick. Oh, that's a penalty. He does catch him on the leg. Mark Connolly there on Ali Coot. Gets the touch away. Connolly comes in, hits his shin. There's not much in it, but there is contact.
You can always tell by a player's reaction, and Mark Connolly's reaction was quick. Here comes from Barrett right down the middle. Gannon on the penalty spot. Get it away by Patching, and this will come to Coots! What an effort from Ali Coot. And that didn't look a million miles away.
Mar was worried about it. Harry Wood just spins on his knee, and the technique is outrageous from Ali Coot, and it's an outstanding effort. Just creeps wide of Mar's goal. This will be the better angle of it, but the technique is extraordinary. It's just wide.
Well, in the circumstances, given what's at stake, that was heading towards Jordan Flores in Tala territory. Shamrock Rovers to lose as it stands. But the way tonight has gone, we are not done yet, not by any stretch. Oh, is that handball right on the edge? It is. Jacob Davenport, Derry appealing. It was, well, right there in front of him. Nothing he could do from that range. Little nick from John Martin.
His body, it's played into his chest, but his arms come in at the same time. You can understand why Paul McLaughlin has given the free kick. I'm sure from a Derry point of view, you'll be very disappointed that you've given up a free kick in such a dangerous position like this.
Well, Davenport booked just a few moments ago. No second yellow card there, which Derry will be quite happy with. Dean Williams, notice is just coming down below. Here is Sean Boyd, into the wall, deflected, Mark saves it in! Shelburne find the goal! Harry Wood, the jersey's off, 6 minutes to go. A massive breakthrough goal, a very late breakthrough goal for Shelburne. And this side that never says die, this side with an outstanding record when striking first, has found the moment. Harry Wood returned in the summer. That's his first goal since he's returned. It could be a goal that puts him into Shelburne folklore.
I said the tide was turning, Des, and look at the scenes. Sean Boyd's free kick takes a slight deflection. It hampers Brian Marr's ability to save it properly. It falls to Harry Wood, and he has the simplest task to put it into the back of the net. Interesting to see if he's offside from the free kick, but he makes no mistake and puts it into the corner.
Well, if he wasn't scoring it, Sean Gannon was on the scene as well. But Shelburne, you talk about the League of Ireland, you talk about lone players coming in and how impactful they can be. We saw what Will Jarvis did in the first half of the season. He was recalled, Harry Wood was brought back in. Shamrock Rovers have won 2-1. Now they've got that agonising wait. He wants the final whistle. But there is still a few seconds to go. Adam O'Reilly. Connolly's in there, looking to get his head on this one. Cleared as far as Michael Duffy, it's all over. It is all over. Shelburne, in just the third season since promotion, have landed their holy grail. Champions of Ireland, heading for next season's Champions League, and doing so under a manager who has led them from the front and unapologetically. The signs were there, reaching that cup final 2 years ago, beaten by Derry, but it crystallised in the manager's mind what was needed to go to that next level, and 2 years later they have arrived at the summit with what the manager has said would be his greatest achievement in football. For Shamrock Rovers, the late surge didn't quite prove to be enough. The 4-in-a-row champions dethroned in quite a remarkable season that fittingly went right to the final day, to the final games, to the final minute.
Obviously for this group of players and staff it is massive, but one cannot fail to think of the likes of Joe Casey, Niall Fitzmaurice, Tosh, Johnny Watson, and those supporters from 2007 that went through so much The Reds have been there at rock bottom. I'm sure that tastes so much sweeter for those close staff and those players. But what an achievement for this group. From the doldrums to come and stay at this level for the whole season, from being top since March to hold on right to the very end. They fully deserve this league title. Hats off to them.
From start to finish, that brilliant start to the season, that mid-season surge May into June, and when the questions were being asked, and serious questions were being asked, a side that was struggling to find a win of any description, 3 wins in a row to finish the season means they are deserving champions. Shelbourne back on top for the first time since 2006, and this party will kick off in Foyleside, will carry on in Dublin, and will go on and on. For Derry City, you have to say, such a tough end to the season. They played their part tonight, and credit to Rory Higgins and his staff and his players for making Shelbourne fight all the way for this. We already maybe look forward to next season when Shels will set out to defend that title. Rovers will be itching to get back on top. Derry will go again, trying to bridge that gap back to 97. All eyes on Pats as well. What an end to the season for them under Stephen Kenny. And Cork City will be back in the Premier Division, but that's for another time. Tonight is Shelbourne's night, 2024 champions. What a night for Damien Duff and for Shelbourne. So here we go, Mark Coyle has his hands on it. Shelbourne from the depths to the dizzying heights. League of Ireland champions 2024.